Greetings, this is Warrior King, and the time has come for the lions and the lioness to tell their own story. This is the lion's voice. Give thanks and praise for the wonderful blessing that's been poured on me. Give thanks and praise. Jah use I as an instrument to set the people free. Jah give her the powers to chant. Jah give her the powers to chant. Rastafari, the lion's voice. Bigger.
Well, from to us a son was born and a child was given.
I want to ask you a question. Have you got your book? Haile Selassie's Ethiopia Volume 1, The Rise of the Priest Warrior King. I've read the book in its entirety, and I must say it's very inspirational, very informative, and very historical, right?
Them call him Rastafari. When he was born, rain fall from the sky. Them call him Rastafari. When he was grown in airplanes he fly. They call him Rastafari. The lion break the chain, beat not, don't cry. Them call him Rastafari. Read the Revelation chapter 5 verse 5. Then born near the city of Harar, the inspiration for Bob Marley's guitar. People crowd him like some big superstar. It no matter if England.
So I want to start off by just giving an update on the Lion Voice Network. First of all, if you were one of our Lion Pride and you were here from before we had 100 subscribers, please drop a comment. I want to know who our original Lion Pride members are. If you were here before 100 subscribers, just drop a comment. Let I and I know where the item are tuning in from, where in the world. If you were one of that first 100, we're over 1,500 strong now. 1,540 at the time of recording this video, and growing every day. New people are joining the Lion Pride as the sound goes out there. So far, we set the goal to monetize the channel. We were able to do that with the help of the Lion Pride on Patreon. And for those who are not familiar with YouTube, to monetize on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I can tell the item that the 4,000 watch hours is much more difficult to achieve than the 1,000 subscribers. So a lot of people can get 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 people to support, but to actually sit down and watch the content for 4,000 hours is whole leap. And we're now nearing 8,000 watch hours total on the channel. So we have to big up all of the Lion Pride around the world who sit down supporting the content. So far we've made about $65 of income. I told the item I was going to be very transparent until we make the first $100. $100 is the payment threshold, because I've been encouraging others to start their YouTube channel. So I don't want any of us to have any illusions about what it is to be a content creator on YouTube, what it takes. You think that once you monetize, people see the commercials and think the Ras is rich, full of money. No, great sacrifice. We've made about $65, so we haven't even reached the payment threshold. We'll probably reach it this month or sometime early next month through the powers, because now that we've hit a certain growth, things have started to accelerate. So we give thanks. We've hit several channel firsts, and most of those channel firsts have been in the last 28 days. We hit more than 18,000 views in the last 28 days. That's a channel first. We have to big up. We have more than 11,000 unique viewers in the last 28 days, 11,000 souls and people who have been here. And one of the reasons I said for the first 100 people, because they will know that in the early episodes I used to say, if I could speak to a room with 100 people in the room, I would feel like it's a good use of I and I time. And we used to take about a whole strong, which let me translate for the non-Rastafari. When we say a strong, we mean a weak in Babylon, but we're not weak, we're strong. So we don't use that language. But we would take a whole strong to get to 100 views, and when I got there, I would feel so much gratitude. Right now, we're hitting 100 views typically within 24-hour span. So that's the natural growth. You keep at it, the discipline. We continue to drop the content to feed the algorithm. Again, now we're doing 100 views on a video within a 24-hour span. We have a few videos that now have went over 2,000 views. I think we have about 4 videos on the channel. The highest ranking, the highest viewed video on the channel was last Strong's episode on the negotiated solution for the Ethiopian crisis. What's the solution? That is now our highest performing video on the channel. So that shows you the upward trajectory of the channel that we have right now. We are building. Because of the Lion Pride on Patreon, we added microphones to clear up the audio. If you listen to the early interviews, you'll see we were just using the phone audio. Now we have clean audio thanks to the Lion Pride on Patreon. So when you give a contribution, an attribution, it really makes a difference. And just to be 100% transparent, this is a one-man operation. I do get some strength from the Queen and we give thanks. But for the most part, it's I and I, we have to record the videos, edit the videos, find the, if we have extra footage or whatever, we're doing the research, all of that. At the same time, I was working full-time. At the same time, I was serving on several non-profit boards. At the same time as running other businesses. So it's a lot of work. So your support, putting that $10 a month, the cost of eating out maybe a lunch, once a month, supporting $10 a month can do wonders. So we're just asking the Lion Pride family, consider. If not, we know it's Armageddon, so we give thanks just the watching of the videos, the sharing, and being a subscriber does so much. You don't have to support in the Patreon, but if you can, we have to circulate the Rastafari dollar, the Pan-African dollar, the black dollar. So please support Rastafari-owned media, Rastafari-owned sounds. But I say all of that to say the channel is growing. It's doing wonderfully. We have some power-packed interviews that have already been recorded that will be rolling out, and that's how I have to work. Any free time I have, I book interviews. So we have a lot that's already recorded that we're going to be releasing. Historic interview with Nana Faraika Berhan. Her book Africa on the Move is on sale. We're going to be dropping that episode. We interviewed Linton of I Never Knew TV, Brother Linton, who has a massive platform on YouTube. He just, interviewed Judge Joe Brown, he Burning Spear, him have whole heap of interview, Umar Johnson, big interviews. Brother Linton, he's one of the Jegna, even though he's younger than I, on YouTube. And in the YouTube category, I have to study what he's doing, and I can call him and he's very free with the information. So we have an interview with the founder, CEO of I Never Knew TV. Check out his platform. We have Ras Miguel Lorne. We have Danny Dredd coming up. We have so much big interviews to drop, a whole heap more that have been booked and that are in the works that we'll announce once everything is finalized. But we are very excited about the platform. So if you have not subscribed, if you're a part of that 11,000 that has watched but has not subscribed, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, because we are not going to stop. We're just getting started. We have big things planned.
Ethiopia.
destroying our great unity. Sons and daughters of Sheba, children of Abyssinia, Kush, you're the pride of Africa and the world all over. Our kings are from King David's roots. Our mothers were the sweetest fruits. So don't forget your foundation, never forget your roots. Ethiopia, the land where the gods and the goddess love to be. Today it's so painful to see we're destroying our great unity. Sons and daughters of Sheba, children of Abyssinia, Kush, you're the pride of Africa and the world all over. Come on, come on, what's all this conflict about? Come on, it's time we work things out. The Solomonic dynasty will be restored as long as the sun and the moon and the stars endure. Ooh, Ethiopia, the land where the gods and the goddess love to be. Today it's so painful to see we're destroying our great unity. Sons and daughters